2, 1, 0. That's me.
Alright, looks like at the top right in white we have fOrGG, and on the bottom left, and I think it's showing me the colors. I would tell you a color. Jaedong is the bottom left in purple. Looks like Jaedong is not going for a 5 pool like July Zerg. And there's Jaedong looking pretty nice.
That's too bad.
I'm hoping that with Coliseum they had little neutral sunken colonies in front of the bases. I'm hoping Jaedong pulls some balls out strategy and does like what Yellow did in the Gam Invitational or the Sambo Classic or whatever. I'm hoping that Jaedong does something because you can build a neutral sunken colony there and sort of rush in, because fOrGG is probably going to wall himself in, which is a standard thing for Terran to do on this map. So I'm just hoping Jaedong could do something like that. I wish he would, but maybe if he gets to a 5-7 we could see that, but who knows from Jaedong. He's always known for his guts. Looks like, yes, fOrGG is going to wall in, which is what I predicted.
I believe Hwasun walled in as well and versus Jaedong, and Jaedong did beat him on Coliseum, that is. I believe for 2 hatchery Hydralisks, and Jaedong, even though this map Coliseum is statistically favored for Terran over Zerg, I think quite heavily. I think it's something like 65 to 70%. Again, it's not only is it not relevant when you're talking about these saints of StarCraft, you know, at the same time, Jaedong is very, very creative, very resilient, and it looks like a 9 pool has gone up for Jaedong.
It'll be interesting to see if he decides.
Oh, it's not a 9 pool, I'm sorry, it's the second Overlord.
He's going for overpool here. It'll be interesting to see if he decides to go for Zergling speed off the bat and try to harass with his initial Zerglings, or if he'll save that gas and get the speed later for the Zerglings to try to get a quicker layer. He should be. He's got, how many drones does he have? He has 2 drones out.
He set up
already.
2
that's
to scout.
That's gonna kind of hurt his economy. He's got the Overlord and 2 drones, and that's gonna kind of hurt his economy a little bit, because obviously he's going to have so few drones mining. I mean, Zerg already have a pretty unstable economy in the beginning of the game, trying to split their forces between drones and Zerglings off 1 hatchery. So setting up 2 drones is kind of could be a slight hit to his economy, but if he can find
oh my god,
harassing it.
Oh my god.
What is he doing? I'm like 1 second behind you, Rain Man.
He's setting up a sunken colony. I predicted it.
This is unbelievable.
Jaedong is going for a rush here. He set up a sunken colony. He set up a creep colony, and they have Zerglings coming in, and looks like fOrGG is going to have a bunker up. fOrGG is getting a bunker up with Marine. But I call this. Sunken colony is up, and he is targeting that barracks. And if Jaedong can get his Zerglings in time, this just balls out by Jaedong, although I'm not sure if he's being able to pull it off, just because fOrGG can just repair that bunker. He has like 2 Marines in, but this is just, I called it, guys. This is epic by Jaedong. Looks like the Zerglings are in, and they're gonna, let's see if they can take down that supply depot and get through. Looks like Jaedong isn't worried about the bunker. He's gonna target the issue he's repairing it. It's like he still has his Zerglings alive. The sunken colony is down, so fOrGG is able to defend it.
I think this is just so huge. This offense, I love playing on Coliseum. I've never seen an offensive sunken, certainly not at this level of play anyway. And wow, the bunker, he's invested in the bunker, and with just a few Zerglings and what is it, 175 minerals for the sunken, so much. And now Jaedong has taken the time to expand. That was unbelievable. And he's expanding twice. So really, really taking advantage of the fact that he definitely has fOrGG shaken. Maybe fOrGG is not shaken. He has the defensive bunker. He's going to use it, kind of take back his investment by expanding himself. Unbelievable. I think Jaedong must have learned from July Zerg to play the mental game. I cannot think that fOrGG is not kind of shaking just a little bit. You know, he has been training. He's been practicing for lots of hours, but that was just, you know, like a storm.
And we can see that Jaedong, he's taking the natural expansion at the top left-hand corner, while also, and then he took his natural expansion right after he suffered that expansion up there. So he's going to try to make it look like that he's down, only got his 2 base, and going to maybe do a 2-base Hydra like July did, like as Rayman was mentioning. But he's going to secretly have that 3rd base, and he's probably going to pray to God that he doesn't get found out by fOrGG, and he'll have that extra economy up, and he'll be able to overwhelm fOrGG unexpectedly. I'm sure fOrGG, he'll come just around Jaedong's base, not see a 3rd base, think he'll be okay, and then suddenly just get slammed. It'll be interesting to see if Jaedong goes Mutalist or Hydralist. I think Mutalisks do fairly well on this map because there's lots of high ground, low ground. It's easy for Mutalisks to get at expansions because they're close to those cliffs. Not necessarily into a main base. There's a lot of open ground they have to run over to get into a main base, but definitely at the natural expansion it'd be easy to get into. But Lurkers, because it's such a small chokes, it's easy for Lurkers to be able to contain the Terran as well and help prevent that third expansion. Jaedong, all he has to do now is just prevent fOrGG from getting the third base up and just getting that third gas and just producing science vessels like crazy.
And it looks like fOrGG is going for a rather unconventional build. He only has one barracks out. He got up his factory, and he also is getting up his engineering bay for turrets. But he is not. Oh, and he's going for a starport too. So it looks like he may be taking a page out of his teammate Lumbo's build and going for a quick race. And wow, this is just ballsy from both players. And Jaedong has that third hidden hatchery. Looks like, okay, fOrGG is going to get a second barracks, so maybe he's not going for an all-in. But Jaedong has fOrGG contained. And Jaedong is also hidden bases, and layer tech has already been upgrading, and it should be up pretty soon, I think. So if Jaedong can get some Mutalisks out, I think he'll probably be going for just like a standard like Mutalisk build against Terran. But I'm thinking if fOrGG doesn't get some turrets soon, he's gonna be caught with his pants down. Because right now he's like transitioning into like a sort of cheesy wraith thing, and right now Jaedong is just playing it perfectly. And the Spire is up, so yeah, I think Jaedong is definitely in control of this game right now.
Yeah, I definitely think fOrGG was shaken because he is resorting to what he did versus Flash, which is use Wraiths. He used Wraiths on a number of occasions. I do not think this is going to work out at all. Even before he put the starport up, I really thought that Jaedong wasn't elite. He had 3 bases up. He can make as many drones as he wants. You know, this is just basic. He has a Zergling line out in the front, and he looks very, very hungry. And he's licking his chops. He can taste it. He has fOrGG in the corner, and he's about to pounce. And fOrGG has 4 Marines. I don't think maybe 2 Marines in that bunker. Okay, might be a science vessel. Some people are pointing out in the channel. I'm not sure about that. I think has such an affinity for Wraiths. We'll have to see.
I'm gonna have to agree that it's gonna be science vessels with the people in the channel. I thought maybe there's no way you're gonna go Wraith, especially across the map. They just would not be effective unless you're going Overlord hunting. But then they'd only last for about 2 seconds before Scourge came in and took them out. Okay, there's a dropship, so that's exactly what I was thinking he was going to do. He's going to try to do a dropship. He's going to try to get around that containment. He's going to try to hit one of Jaedong's expansions because he's got to know that all of Jaedong's forces currently are outside of his base. He's not going to have anything to spend in his expansions. That dropship's going out, and luckily for him, it's going to fly right over Jaedong's lair up there at the top left-hand corner. Overlord is going to spot that, though. And this is going to be really bad for Jaedong. You can see the creep collar is now trying to go down near the lair. This is going to be really, really bad for Jaedong. He could lose that Spire before Mutalisks come in. Mutalisks are coming in. There's only 1 Mutalisk still. Jaedong needs to get more reinforcements up there. He's going to hope to try to defend against the attack. He's got to retreat those drones or at least use them to help protect that Sunken before he can go. Marines out targeting the Spire. This is going to be very bad for Jaedong if he loses that Spire before he can get an army of Mutalisks. It's going to go down. Oh no!
Oh my god.
It looks like Jaedong had a Queen's Nest. Jaedong had a Queen's Nest up, and he was transitioning into Hive Tech. So this is, wow, just brilliant drop by fOrGG. I thought Jaedong was ahead, but this drop there by fOrGG's drone, if he can take out the Hive Tech, because Jaedong actually upgraded that hatchery to Hive. It looks like he is going to get Mutalisks out to take out these Marines, but fOrGG definitely just got himself back in the game, because otherwise Jaedong would be able to just bring Mutalisks in, and now fOrGG is going to be getting out a bunch more barracks, and wow, just brilliant psychic play by fOrGG.